Hello, and thank you for tuning in to Far Above Rubies. Today we're talking about Psalm chapter 37 and the thought, your heart's desires. Verse 4 says this, delight yourself in the Lord and He will give you the desires of your heart. The desires of your heart. We all want the second half of this verse. We want the give me part, right? We want the fill my heart up, Lord, with all the things that it desires. Fill my life with beautiful and prosperous things. Fill me up, God. Give me, give me, give me, give me, give me. We all want to sound like the 2-year-old, the 4-year-old, constantly saying, give me. I want, give me. But we don't want to think the first half of this verse is important, and it is important. Delight yourself in the Lord, or take delight in the Lord. To delight means to take great pleasure in. To take great pleasure in. I want you to take a moment of reflection. I want you to ask yourself, do you take great pleasure in the Lord? Not in His blessings, not in what He can do for you, not in what He has done for you, but do you take great pleasure in the Lord, in living for Him, in serving Him, in loving Him? Do you take great pleasure in the Lord? Is living for the Lord mundane for us? Has it become repetitive, traditional, rote religion? Has it become burdensome to us? Something we do out of obligation? Has living for the Lord become simply necessary? It's something I must do if I want to go to heaven, if I don't want to go to hell, if I don't want to live a horrible life, I must live for the Lord. Has it become dutiful? Has it become, okay, I'll check my check boxes, good little Christian, 1, 2, 3, check, check, check. Is that what living for the Lord has become for you? Because if it has become any one of those things, if it's become bothersome to you, burdensome, obligatory, necessary, then you're not taking delight in the Lord. You're not taking great pleasure in the Lord. That's not what it looks like. We must live for God with joy, with excitement, with passion in our hearts. It must be because we love Him. Because we love Him. If God didn't need us to want Him, if He didn't want us to want Him, He could have been completely content with angelic hosts living around Him, praising Him day and night. He created us because He desired willful worship. He desired us to take delight in Him, like a bride takes delight in her groom. When her face lights up when she sees Him standing at the edge of the altar. That's what God wants from us. He wants that delight that lights up our face when we come near Him, when we speak His name and the smile on our face grows as wide as ear to ear. That's what He wants from us. And you see, when we live for Him this way, when that is what your walk with the Lord looks like, then our heart's desires begin to line up with His. And then it becomes God's great pleasure to give us the desires of our heart. Because our heart's desires begin to look like His will. Isn't that something? Isn't that a beautiful paradox? When our heart's desires begin to look like His will, then He is so happy. He is thrilled. He is over the moon to pour out our heart's desires on our lives. So, which is it? Does your walk with the Lord look like mundane, bothersome, burdensome, dutiful, obligatory, necessary, checkbox religion? Or does it look like joy, passion, desire, pleasure, delight? Does it look like a bride coming towards her groom at the edge of the altar? Or does it look like, oh, it's him again. Oh, I have to see this again. Oh, I have to do this again. Oh, I have to spend time with God again. Does it look like that? Does your walk with the Lord look mournful? Is that what it looks like to the world around you? Do you think it makes them want to know him? Or does it look like, I get to spend time with Jesus now? The whole world can stop. The whole world can melt away because I get to spend time with Jesus now. I get to go to a house of worship. I get to go to a Bible study. I get to get up and go pray. I get to sit down and read the Word. I get to spend time with Jesus. I get to take great pleasure in my Lord. What does your walk with him look like? That will be the determining factor in whether he's giving you the desires of your heart. God is not a vending machine. He never has been. He never will be. And if that's your expectation, I can guarantee your heart is not lining up with his. God is not a vending machine. He is a good father. He is a bridegroom. He is a friend. And he knows how to give good gifts. Let your heart line up with his and watch the blessings pour out. Watch the heart's desires begin to flood in. Go and read Psalm chapter 37. It's one of my favorite passages in the book of Psalms. And be blessed by it today. If no one has told you lately, you are loved and you are cherished and you are valuable. You have beautiful and tremendous worth, my sweet friend, and that worth is far above rubies. Thanks for tuning in today, and I will see you all again tomorrow. God bless you.